Today, we're talking about something that might not seem all that glamorous, but it's absolutely critical to your operation: keeping your commercial ice machine bin clean. It's not just good practice, it's essential for health, safety, and the performance of your equipment. In fact, in food service and hospitality environments, ice is actually classified as food by the FDA. That means your ice machine must be cleaned and sanitized regularly to prevent contamination. If you let it go, ice bins can turn into a breeding ground for mold, slime, mineral scale, and even harmful bacteria like Listeria. The cleanliness of your ice bin is directly tied to the safety and satisfaction of your guests. First, let's clear up a common misconception before we go any further. Cleaning and sanitizing are not the same thing. Even though people think and use these words interchangeably, they do very different jobs. Cleaning removes dirt, scale, and grime from surfaces. It gets rid of visible gunk, but it doesn't kill germs. Sanitizing, on the other hand, reduces bacteria and viruses on surfaces to safe levels, typically 99.9%, but it doesn't remove dirt or biofilm. So you always need to clean first and then sanitize. You simply can't achieve a safe ice bin without doing both. So how often do you do this? At minimum, you should clean and sanitize your ice bin once a month. But if you've got a high volume operation, or if you're dealing with hard water, you might need to do it weekly. And of course, always check with your local health codes. Some regions require even more frequent cleaning. Now, before you do anything, gear up with the proper PPE. Put on gloves, goggles, long sleeves, and closed-toed shoes. These chemicals are strong stuff, so you want to stay protective. Then, turn off your ice machine, unplug it, and shut down the water supply. That way you're safe from electrical hazards and accidental operation while cleaning. Let's get to cleaning. Start by scooping out any remaining ice in the bin and toss it. Even if it looks clean, it could be hiding contaminants from inside the bin walls. Once the ice is out, check the drain to make sure the water flows freely. You'll need that later on. Next, choose the right cleaning chemical. For your bin, you'll want a pot and pan detergent. Always double check the manufacturer's manual to be sure the chemical is compatible with your machine. Use a ready-to-use product or follow the label for dilution concentrate. Too weak and it's useless. Too strong and you could damage your bin. Now dip your brush or sponge into the pot and pan detergent and scrub the entire inside of the bin. Focus on the seams, corners, door gasket, hinge area, and the inside of the door. Be thorough. Biofilm and scale can be sneaky and often invisible to the naked eye. Once you've scrubbed every nook and cranny, rinse everything thoroughly with a clean, warm water. Use a spray bottle or bucket to pour warm water all over the surfaces. This step is crucial to remove chemical residues. Wipe it all down with a microfiber cloth and let it air dry. And don't forget to pour a little warm water down the drain to flush out any leftover cleaner. Now that it's clean, let's sanitize. Choose an EPA-approved sanitizer that's safe for food contact surfaces. Most people use a chlorine-based solution or a quaternary ammonium sanitizer. Just like the cleaning chemical, make sure that it's approved for ice machines. Follow the label for exact dilution, and always mix it fresh. Sanitizers lose their punch quickly. Apply your sanitizer by either spraying or carefully pouring it into the bin. Wipe or spray every interior surface. That means the walls, the floor, the door, the gasket, the hinge, and the inside of the door, and even the scoop holder. Then let it sit for the full contact time listed on the label, usually between 1 and 5 minutes. After that, don't rinse unless your sanitizer specifically says to. Let it air dry completely. That keeps the sanitizer working longer and prevents contamination. Once everything's dry, put your ice scoop back in its holder and close up the bin. If you turn off the machine earlier, plug it back in, turn it on, and let's make a new batch of ice. Discard that first batch to flush out any sanitizer traces. So why does all this matter? Remember, your ice bin is a food zone, just like a food prep table or a dish machine. If you neglect it, it can harbor mold, slime, yeast, or bacteria like Salmonella or Listeria. That means health code violations, fines, gross tasting ice, and a tarnished reputation. A clean bin means a crystal clear, great tasting ice that keeps your guests happy and your operation safe. So don't cut corners. Clean it at least monthly or more often if needed. Inspect for mold, scale, or slime. Call for maintenance if you see leaks, hear weird noises, or get an error code. A clean ice machine isn't just about avoiding fines, it's about showing your guests you care. If your ice tastes off, your machine likely needs service. Or if you just want help picking out the right cleaner or sanitizer, reach out to an Imperial Date expert. We're always here to help you keep your operation running smoothly and safely. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.